Imagine walking into a room where no one knows your name. Before you speak a single word, before you shake a hand, before you introduce yourself, something remarkable has already happened. Every person in that room has formed an opinion about you. It happens in seconds. They notice your posture, your confidence, your presence, and yes, they notice your clothing. Long before your voice has the opportunity to explain who you are, your appearance has already begun telling your story. My name is Antoine Rubini, and for decades, I have had the privilege of helping successful men tell the right story. I have worked with executives preparing for the biggest presentation of their careers, entrepreneurs launching companies, attorneys standing before judges, physicians meeting patients, fathers walking their daughters down the aisle, and young professionals preparing for the first interview that could change the course of their lives. Over all these years, I have learned something that has very little to do with fashion. Clothing is never just clothing. It is communication, it is psychology, it is respect. And above all, it is confidence made visible. Many people believe a bespoke suit is a luxury reserved only for the wealthy. I see it differently. A bespoke suit is an investment in yourself. It is an investment in how you present yourself to the world, how you carry yourself through life's important moments, and how you feel every time you look in the mirror. The finest clothing has never been about impressing strangers. It has always been about expressing discipline, attention to detail, and self-respect. The world has changed dramatically over the last few decades. Casual dress has become common almost everywhere. Offices that once required suits now welcome jeans and sneakers. Technology has transformed the way we communicate. Meetings happen through computer screens. Artificial intelligence is changing industries at an incredible pace. Yet one thing has never changed. People still judge what they see. Whether we like it or not, appearance remains part of communication. The goal is not to become someone else. The goal is to become the finest version of yourself. There is an old saying that you never get a second chance to make a first impression. While simple, it contains profound truth. Every successful individual understands that preparation creates opportunity. Athletes prepare before the championship. Musicians prepare before the concert. Pilots prepare before takeoff. Why should dressing well be any different? When you prepare your appearance with the same care that you prepare your work, something changes inside you. You stand differently. You move differently. Your confidence becomes quiet rather than forced. You stop wondering how you look because you already know. That freedom is priceless. People often ask me what makes a bespoke suit different from an expensive suit hanging in a department store. The answer begins with one simple fact. No two men are alike. Every man has different shoulders, different posture, different proportions, different habits, different ambitions, and different personalities. Yet mass-produced clothing assumes everyone should fit into the same pattern. Bespoke tailoring begins with the opposite philosophy. The garment should adapt to the man. The man should never have to adapt to the garment. Every measurement tells a story. One shoulder sits slightly lower than the other. One arm is longer. One client spends long days seated in meetings, while another travels constantly between cities. One prefers timeless elegance. Another wants quiet confidence with a contemporary touch. These details matter. Luxury lives in details. The greatest craftsmen in the world understand this better than anyone. The world's finest fabrics are produced by mills that have spent generations perfecting their craft. Families have dedicated their lives to producing cloth that not only looks beautiful, but performs beautifully year after year. Loro Piana is admired for extraordinary softness and refinement. Ermenegildo Zegna represents innovation combined with heritage. Cerruti has built its reputation through timeless Italian elegance. Vitale Barbera's Canonico continues centuries of textile excellence. Dormoil, Scabal, Drago, Reda, and many others each bring unique qualities that cannot be appreciated simply by reading a label. You have to touch the fabric. You have to see how it catches the light. You have to feel how it moves. The cloth is the foundation of every exceptional garment, but even the finest cloth means very little without exceptional craftsmanship. Imagine giving the world's greatest marble to someone who has never sculpted before. The material alone cannot create greatness. Only skilled hands can do that. Tailoring is an art that combines mathematics, engineering, architecture, sculpture, and human understanding. Every line must balance. Every seam must support movement. Every proportion must complement the body wearing it. When these elements come together correctly, something remarkable happens. People stop noticing the suit, they notice the man. That has always been the objective. True elegance never announces itself. It never needs oversized logos. It never depends on trends. It simply feels right. One lesson I have learned after many years is that style and fashion are not the same thing. Fashion changes because it must. The industry depends on constant change. Style, however, is timeless. A beautifully tailored navy suit looked elegant 50 years ago. It looks elegant today. It will look elegant 50 years from now. Timeless style is built on proportion, quality, simplicity, and confidence rather than novelty. This is why I encourage every gentleman to build a wardrobe slowly. There is no need to purchase 20 suits. Begin with one exceptional navy suit. Add a charcoal gray suit. Invest in crisp white shirts, light blue shirts, quality leather shoes, and accessories that quietly complement rather than compete. Every addition should have purpose. Quality will always outperform quantity. One extraordinary garment worn hundreds of times provides greater value than 10 ordinary garments sitting untouched in a closet. The same philosophy applies far beyond clothing. Build a life of quality rather than excess. Choose craftsmanship over convenience. Choose discipline over impulse. Choose excellence over mediocrity. These principles shape not only wardrobes, but character. One of my favorite moments occurs during the final fitting. A client steps into his finished suit for the very first time. For just a moment, the room becomes quiet. He looks into the mirror. His shoulders settle naturally. His posture becomes stronger. His smile appears almost unexpectedly. Nothing about his achievements changed during those few seconds. His education remained the same. His business remained the same. His accomplishments remained the same. Only his reflection changed. Sometimes that is all it takes to remind someone of the person they have always been capable of becoming. Confidence cannot be purchased. It must be earned. But preparation helps confidence flourish. Clothing becomes one form of preparation, not because it changes who you are, because it allows the world to see you more clearly. Every successful man eventually discovers that excellence is rarely dramatic. It exists inside consistent habits, arriving on time, keeping promises, listening carefully, speaking thoughtfully, treating people with respect, maintaining your appearance, paying attention to details that others ignore. Over time, these habits create trust. Trust creates reputation. Reputation creates opportunity. Opportunity creates success. It is never one dramatic moment. It is thousands of small decisions made correctly over many years. That is exactly how exceptional wardrobes are built. One garment, one fitting, one thoughtful decision after another. There is tremendous satisfaction in owning fewer things that are truly exceptional. The finest clothing is not designed for a season. It is designed for a lifetime. When you purchase quality, you purchase confidence every time you wear it. You purchase durability. You purchase comfort. You purchase peace of mind. Most importantly, you purchase something that reflects your values rather than temporary trends. At the end of the day, success is never measured by the label inside your jacket. It is measured by your integrity, your work ethic, your kindness, your discipline, and your character. A bespoke suit cannot create those qualities, but it can honor them. It can become the outward expression of the standards you already live by. That, to me, is the true purpose of custom clothing. Not vanity, not ego, not status. Excellence. If today's conversation has encouraged you to think differently about clothing, craftsmanship, and the role appearance plays in confidence, I invite you to continue this journey with me. Subscribe to this channel, where we'll explore timeless menswear, the world's greatest fabrics, the principles of elegant dressing, and the philosophy behind building a wardrobe that serves you for decades rather than seasons. And if you're ever in Boston, I would be honored to welcome you personally to Antoine Rubini Custom Clothiers at the Weston Copley Place or 1 Federal Street. Together, we'll create clothing that doesn't simply fit your body. We'll create clothing that reflects your character, your ambition, your professionalism, and the life you're building. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, remember this: true elegance is never about attracting attention. It is about leaving an unforgettable impression long after you've left the room.